So back to what I was saying. To be honest.
What is up, guys? AedanSplash here, and we have more NBA 2k20 Myteam content for you guys. And for today's video, we have 10 hidden opal budget players in NBA 2k20 Myteam. I will be going over their current price. Keep in mind I am on PS4, their main badges, and why you should have them on your budget god squad overall. These cards are not in any specific order since it all depends on your playstyle and preference. But before we get into the video, it would be appreciated if you did smash that like button and subscribe. It does help a lot and it shows that you guys are liking my content. And with that, let's get right into the video. So the first card that we will be going over is Amethyst Marvin Bagley. On PS4, he is going for around 7,000. Marvin Bagley is a great big man that has a decent handle and 3-ball. As you can see, he's 6'11". He has an 85 3-ball, pretty good interior defense, great defensive rebounding and offensive rebounding. So a great overall card. And if we look at his badges, pick and popper, contact finisher, post move lockdown, which is good against bigger centers like Shaq, intimidator, clamps, interceptor, rim protector. Just a great overall big man for your team. Him and Mo Bamba are very similar in playstyle, except Marvin Bagley does play as a better big man than Mo Bamba, so I do prefer him over Mo Bamba. And with that, on to the next card. Number 2 on the list was the man I was just talking about, Mohamed Bamba. I would play the ear rape, but I'm not trying to get copyrighted. He is going for around 5k on PS4, which is an absolute steal. This man right here is a hidden opal. I'm telling you, a hidden opal. I do suggest playing him as a power forward though, because like I said earlier, he does get bodied by bigger centers like Shaq. But if we look at his stats right here, he's 7 foot, has an 89 3-point shot, great interior defense and block since his arms are like Dino's extendo arms. Taking a look at his badges, he does have Hall of Fame catch and shoot, corner specialist, quick draw, and green machine. As you can tell, he is a great shooter. He has Hall of Fame velocity finisher, chase down artist, post move lockdown, and intimidator, which is pretty good, and clamps on gold. So this card is a great overall card, but I do suggest playing him as a power forward though, because like I said earlier, he does get bodied by bigger centers like Shaq. So if you can match up Marvin Bagley and him and put him at the power forward and Marvin Bagley at the 5, then they are a great combo together, especially for a budget squad. So yeah, on to the next card. For the third card, we have Diamond Cameron Reddish. He can be redeemed from the Hawks current Spotlight Sims, so he probably prices around 10k, as you would probably pay 850 MT for 10 players. He stands at 6'7", so he does have pretty good height at the small forward and shooting guard position. Cameron Reddish is basically a Paul George clone if you didn't know. His animations are great and his stats are opal-like. If we check out his badges right here, he does have Hall of Fame catch and shoot, difficult shots, range extender, which is a big one, Deadeye, green machine, pickpocket, Hall of Fame clamps, and intimidator, and interceptor. So as you can tell just from his badges, he is not just a diamond. He's pretty OP, especially with his height at the shooting guard position. And if we check out some of his stats right here, 92 3-ball, 88 mid-range, 92 close shot, 95 driving dunk, 90 ball handle. And as you can see, this is not just the regular diamond stats. This is another secret opal. Mo Bamba is one of them, but this is one of the best diamond cards you will ever see on my team. Plus, a bunch of pro players still use this card when they enter tournaments and stuff like that, so that is another sign that this card is goated. For number 4 on the list, we have another great Spotlight Sims card from the Houston Rockets reward, Diamond Robert Covington. I do not have this card, and I'll show him on the screen right here, but this guy is a defensive beast. His width span and height, along with his defensive presence, makes him such an OP card. I'm 90% sure that he does have Hall of Fame clamps, interceptor, and intimidator, and as you can tell from those 3 badges, he's a defensive beast, as I said. And since he is such a defensive beast, and pro players still use him along with Cameron Reddish, I'm giving him a spot on my top 10 list. At number 5, we have Diamond Joe Smith. This card just recently came out with the new Fan Favorites 2 set. He's really cheap, averaging a price around 6k on PS4, and he's basically a Thurl Bailey clone. As you can see, they're pretty close in height, and their arms, you can see in the picture, that are really long for some reason.
Gay!
Joe Smith's player build is also very large in-game, and if we look right here, as you can see, his stats are basically better than Thurl Bailey. 3-point shot 90, mid-range 94, close shot even out with thorough Bagley. He does have 26 Hall of Fame badges though, which is really good, including Hall of Fame catch and shoot, quick draw, hot zone hunter, green machine. He does have Hall of Fame clamps too, which is really great. But for a 6K budget card, that is really good, and that's why he's on my top 10 list. The 6th player on my list will be Stephenson, and if you haven't heard about this card in NBA 2k20 Myteam, you must live under a rock.
We head to the 4th here in Oakland.
Because this is one of the best budget ballers in NBA 2k20 Myteam. He is going around 2K, 3K on PS4, which is a steal again, like Mo Bamba. If I didn't have a shooting guard and had to buy one with a budget of 10K, I would just buy this guy, honestly. He is basically a pink diamond. Great animations, great dunking, great defense, and great shooting. Starting at 6'5", with a 85 driving dunk, 88 3-point, 96 ball handle, 90 pass IQ, and 92 pass accuracy. Looking at this card's badges, as you can see, he only has 9 Hall of Fame badges, but don't let that intimidate you, as this is still one of the best cards in NBA 2k20 Myteam. Hall of Fame clamps. He is a great defender with contact finisher, tireless defender, off-ball pest, which is one of the great badges in this game, Hall of Fame clamps, and gold pickpocket. This is a good 3&D and rim running card, so if you need that on your team, that's your playstyle, go for him. My 7th player on this list will be another shooting guard small forward, Amethyst Nick Young. If you just looked at this guy's badges, you would not think he's an Amethyst. He is dropping right now because of the new packs that were just leaked, so if you wanted to buy this card, now is the time. Standing at 6'7" at the shooting guard position, he does have really good height, and looking at his badges, 26 Hall of Fame badges on an Amethyst. 26. Hall of Fame catch and shoot, Hall of Fame difficult shots, volume shooter, relentless finisher, slippery off-ball, range extender, green machine, clamps, dead eye, tireless defender. So he does have Hall of Fame clamps, catch and shoot, and range extender, and those are the 3 main badges that you do want to see on your budget players. This card is another absolute steal for 2000 MT, and for the swaggy P reasons, he's got number 7 on my list. Number 8 on this list will be Nicolas Batum. This card does indeed have a spot on my bench for some height if I need any on the shooting guard or small forward position. The cheapest you can get this guy on PS4 is 5900 MT, so that is a pretty good price if you're trying to build a squad with a budget of 100K. He's a great 3&D guy. He has a really easy to green jumper with gold quick draw and range extender, as you can see right here. He also does have a good amount of Hall of Fame badges, 26, making him a great overall card, giving him a spot on my list. We're getting really close to the end of this list, but for number 9, we do have Danny Manning. Danny Manning is another really tall and lengthy small forward, power forward that will get rebounds and has a really nice jumper. Going for around 5K on PS4, that is another steal. And if we look at some of his badges, you could tell that he's an elite diamond. He has Hall of Fame catch and shoot, difficult shots, hot zone hunter, green machine. He also has gold intimidator, interceptor, and clamps. He does have really good animations and a nice and smooth jumper, so because of that, he does have a spot on my list. Number 10 on the list, the final card, has got to be the one and only Giant Isaac Vaanga. Isaac Vaanga is literally a budget Magic Johnson. He has a jumper, he's got the giant point guard needs, he can lock down in the paint and stand his own against those giant point guards. This guy's got it all. If you see him for anything under 20K, is absolutely worth it. As you can see on PS4, cheapest he's going for is around 11K, which is a steal. You can use him until you can afford an OPAL giant point guard like Draymond Green to stand as a cone, but to be fair, they basically do fulfill the same purpose. If you need someone to guard those giant point guards like Ben Simmons and Giannis for cheap, this is your guy. As you can see, he has the height of a giant point guard, 6'8", Hall of Fame catch and shoot, floor general, green machine, dimer, pickpocket, clamps, and if you look at any budget squad and their point guard, this will be the guy. Solely for the reason that he's a giant and he can shoot, and he can guard people well. So if you need a budget giant point guard to withstand those Giannis and Ben Simmons out there, buy him now. That will wrap up this video. I hope you guys did enjoy it, and if you did, smash that like button and subscribe. Leave any comments on what you'd like to see in the future. See ya.
It's alright. Hush.